Hello and welcome to a slightly different style of video. I'm currently revising for AZ-500 Azure Security Engineer Associate, and I thought since there are a few people aiming for this certificate and there are lab resources, I might as well record and go through them. So let's get started straight away. This is going to be the RBAC lab, or role-based access control. For anyone looking for them, I'll actually link both of these so you can go through the labs as well, or if you're just looking for where to find them. This is the GitHub and this is the Microsoft Learn site for it. So there are around 4 exercises and 2 tasks for each exercise, including PowerShell and things such as that. So let's get to it. Okay, so Microsoft Entra, username Joseph, and then full name Joseph Price. I'll get this done first. Okay, interesting. Is that for the properties of the enable user option is enabled? So basics, user principal name, I'm going to be J Price, then display name. Joseph Price. Lowercase characters. I'm just trying to make this easier to remember. And then account enabled. Manage, create user, definitely a user, not a guest. And these can probably be added after. This is why I copied it. Well, I knew I'd do something like that. Okay, so that's been created. Username, copy the full user. Ensure the auto generate password is selected. Select show password. Okay. Okay, click create. Refresh users. All users below to verify the user was created. Okay, great. Use the Azure portal to create a senior admins group and add the user account of Joseph Price to this group. In this task, you'll create the senior admins group, add the user account of Joseph, and configure it as the group owner. Okay, so Joseph is going to own the group. Azure portal, manage group, select new group. Group name, senior admins, membership type assigned, group type security, and then group name, group description, and then the owner is going to be Joseph or Joseph. No members as of yet, and if we refresh this, great, so senior admins is there. Yep, click add Joseph. Yep. Okay, so even though he's even though he's the owner, I can add him to it as well. New group memberships, add members, and there he is. Wonderful. New group blade, click create. Create a junior admins group containing the user account of Isabella Garcia or Isabel Garcia. This can be using PowerShell. Cloud Shell should be this one. Nice. PowerShell. All files will be deleted at the end of the session. Save files and install tools will be persisted. It's interesting. Let me see. I'm just scrolling down to see if I need to delete this at the end of the session. Yeah, because I'm assuming the other lab is going to be using different things. If not, I'll recreate it, but I'll keep the option to delete these at the end, just so I'm not using resources that I don't plan on paying for. Just remembering where I was at. Okay, no mount Azure subscription 1, no private network. Okay, back. So authenticated, everything's done. Great. Now onto the PowerShell, we need to create Isabella Garcia's account. I'm actually terrible with PowerShell. Can I split it like this? Yeah, so this way I can just go through it side to side. In password session, run the following to create a password profile object. Password profile, new object, type Microsoft.open.azure AD model password profile. Okay, so that's done. And then in the PowerShell session within the Cloud Shell panel, run the following to set the value of the password within the profile object. So password profile password equals that. Okay. Honestly, it might make more sense to just type it. In the PowerShell session within Cloud Shell panel, run the following to connect to Microsoft Entra ID. Okay. In the PowerShell, run the following to identify the name of your Microsoft Entra tenant. And in the PowerShell, run the following to create a user for a user account name Isabella. Okay, so new user, new Azure AD user, display name Isabella Garcia, password profile, and the password profile that we created, user principal name will be Isabella at domain name, account enabled true, mail nickname is just Isabella. Okay. Okay, nice. It's created within my domain. In the user account should appear in the list. Okay. So yeah, this the get users, where object is the user principal name like client app. Yeah, not exactly. Run the following to list the user. So yeah, get ADUs are all true. I'll type in my actual domain first. And then it's not really, is it really numbers? Not fully sure what to do on this part. Let's try this. Okay, that definitely didn't work either. Okay, so just thinking about this, now I think I might have to recreate the password profile and Isabella's account. Okay, must call connect CMD before any other command. Okay. Okay, is it saying that I have to do that and then pipe and then okay, it doesn't seem like there's any in there. Let me manage users. Okay, so it is created, it won't show me here. Object. I'm not understanding this part. The council adjustment should appear on. That's listed. Let me try. Try like this. Just double check that. LOD star. Nothing. That's very interesting. I know they're there, I just can't display them. Let me try another thing. Okay, so that confirms it. And that should identify it. Let's see with this. It should not create a new one. Yeah, because it is no. Okay, so I'm guessing I didn't. I need to recreate this. Execute another object with same value. Yep, great. Alright, so I know it won't recreate it. It won't recreate Isabel's account. And now let's see if it'll. Okay, so it's actually Shift Control V. Yeah. There we go. Remember, great. We know they're there. We know it works. Move on to task 2. Okay, use PowerShell to create the junior admins group and add the user account of Isabel Garcia to the group. In this task, you'll create the junior admins group and add the user account of Isabel to the group by using PowerShell. In the same PowerShell session within the Cloud Shell pane, run the following to create a new security group named junior admins. Okay, so new group, display name junior admins with the numbers, mail enabled false, security enabled true, and mail nickname junior admins. That makes sense. Okay, good, that group's been created and I can check it in the console. Nice. In the PowerShell session, run the following to list groups. Yeah, is your AD group instead of user, and yeah, you can see the groups. Obtain a reference to the user account of Isabel. So user equals get Azure ID, filter user principal name equal Isabel at this. MCA on Microsoft. I'll try it, but I think Isabel is under a different domain here. So yeah, it wouldn't return a result. I need to actually let me AD users. And then yeah, Isabel is under Oakland. Yeah, dot on Microsoft. Isabel at OaklandLTD.com. No, still nothing. No, that is the user principal name. Did I mistype something? That's weird. Why doesn't it show up? Alright, in the PowerShell session within the Cloud Pan, Run the following to add the user account of Isabel to the junior admins group. Okay, add AZD group member, and then I want to change this to Isabel at open ltd dot. There's already a space. Yeah. The Latin operator at cannot be used to reference variables in an expression, or can only be used as an argument to a command. The reference variables is an expression, use of LTD. Okay. Cannot bind argument parameter. Remember username because it is null. Remember user principal. This user invalid target for navigation. URI must target an entity. Let's see. Okay, so it's already there. I always give myself a headache for nothing. Alright, so that's exercise 2 completed. Now I need to create a service desk group containing the user account of Dylan Williams as its member. I use Azure CLI to create a user account for Dylan Williams. Okay, so I can switch to Bash. Next task, in the drop down menu, select Bash, prompted, select confirm. In the Bash session within the Cloud Shell, run the following. So domain name equal is domain name equals AZ signed in user shell query user principal name cut is at detached at F2 okay. Okay, so that should identify the intro tenant. In the Bash session within the Cloud Shell panel, run the following to create user Dylan, and then the password is going to be the same. Let me just make a note of that. Okay, sweet. So that's been created. In the Bash session, this should include, yeah, so should I put them in a table? Okay, Dylan, Isabel, Joseph. Using the Azure CLI to create the service desk group, add the user account of Dylan to the group. Okay. Group list. Okay, senior admins, junior admins, service desk. So that group has been created. obtain a reference to the user account of Dylan. Okay, reference obtained. Obtain the object ID property of the user account of Dylan. On the following to add the user account Dylan to the service desk group. Wasn't he already a part of it? No, clearly not. Okay. And then we're going to add him to the group by his member ID, which is the object ID that we've identified. Cool. And now if I list the group again, should see him within it. And there you go. Display name. Okay, great. So now assign the virtual machine contributor role to the service desk group. First we're going to create the resource group and then assign the service desk virtual machine contributor permissions to that resource group. Create resource group in the Azure portal, search resources, services, docs, resource groups. It's going to be the same subscription. AZ-500 lab 01. Do you know what, we'll keep it as East US. On the read blade, on the read select, and then IAM access. Click add, and then add role assignment. Now the role assignment, virtual machine contributor. There it is. Sorry, I can see it, but I cannot select it. Okay, yeah. And then the user group or service principal, yeah. And then the one's going to be service desk. Service desk group, and the type confirms it. Click reassign. Okay, from the access control IAM, select role assignments. Type in, wait a minute, access control, select access tab or check access tab. So why would it ask me to look for, oh, because this to confirm it, it's been assigned to that group. And now if I go back to check access, search by name or email, and then Dylan Williams, virtual machine, yep. Repeat the same last two steps to check access for Joseph. Nothing. Fair enough. Okay. So switch to PowerShell, in the PowerShell session with the cloud shell panel that you've created. Okay, it's going to force delete it. Check in the console, see if it's deleted, or it should say deleted. There you go. So yeah, it's going to delete it eventually. And I guess that's that for the first lab. So I didn't actually need the passwords, but it was good to save them either way. Thank you for watching.